Hello, hope y'all are all doing well. It's October 20th. It is Thursday. It's a Thursday evening, actually. Uh, and yeah, so I am here, and I'm going to be talking about today's video something we haven't talked about in quite a while. I'm going to be talking about severe weather. So it's looking like towards this weekend into Sunday, or especially starting Sunday pretty much, we're going to be seeing a severe weather event. We can see we already have a 15% risk from the SPC here. So we'll go ahead and jump into that in just a second. Hope y'all all had a good day over the past 2 days. Sorry I haven't been here. This week's been a little more busy than normal, and I mean, being honest, I just forgot to upload yesterday. Yeah, but the reason Tuesday is just because I had a lot of homework yesterday. I literally just forgot. So I really apologize. Just gonna be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and start talking about this. So we can see we have 15% risk. We can see it's located on portions of northern Kansas, up into southwest Missouri there, stretching across a pretty good portion of western Iowa, pretty much right through Omaha, kind of the Omaha area. Omaha, Council Bluffs, kind of like those are pretty much, those are in the same place. Council Bluffs is just on the Iowa side. Bealview, I think I don't know if that's how you say it. Hopefully I said that right. Fort Dodge and Papillion. I don't know. But yeah, so all those places are in the 15% risk. We can see we don't have a day 5 through 8 risk. But we'll talk about after that and even before this on Saturday. Now, so looking at what's going to be bringing us this severe weather. So Saturday, we can see we have a trough digging deep into the west here. We can see those good-looking 500 millibar wind fields, like that good-looking wind fields pretty much stretched out, still across like the southwest. This is not going to be really setting the stage for any severe weather yet, or any like big severe weather event. Nothing like, if any, nothing of too much importance yet. But then as we go into Sunday, we can see that trough pushes out a little bit. We can see a little bit of a positive tilt to that. And it looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look the best. Not the best trough I've ever seen for like a severe weather event, but this is not bad. And even into Monday, we can see we might want to watch kind of these areas. We'll take a look at more in depth in that, or more in depth in just a second. And then that slowly moves east. We see another like little piece of energy too that stretches down here. So we'll see what that can do if like the European indicates that. Let's go ahead and go over to the European here. And see if there's anything to note, like any major differences. So Sunday, it's pretty much the same, Sunday into Monday. We also see that little secondary piece of energy Tuesday and the Wednesday across like more southern areas. So yeah, now looking at what's going to be like, there's some like driving factors. I mean, pretty much today, considering this is still pretty far out for over like about 4 days. I'm just wanting to look at like driving factors, like what's going to really be like bringing the severe weather. I'm not going to be taking like soundings or anything because it's in my opinion, it's still too far out to really be doing that. And plus, I don't really think we need to. I think tomorrow we'll start taking soundings as we'll have some more models like the NAM that'll fully go out. Yeah, so Sunday evening we can see our surface low located about right there. Pretty elongated though, pretty large. Our front kind of I think might be a way up there actually. We have our front right here, our main boundary. Surface winds straight out of the south. Winds above that though are coming in at an angle, so you can see that classic. That's just the definition of shear. Okay, and we just take a sounding in like eastern Oklahoma here, and let's see if we can see the. I mean, it's not that great to be honest. It's pretty bad. No, I just said I wasn't taking soundings. I haven't taken them in a while, so I want to take some. But then we can see, and we have that other piece of energy where we have another surface low, which we can clearly see that Monday. We have like looks like a dry line right there, and we can see that pushes east, and it kind of, like into Tuesday, even into Wednesday. So this will be a multi-day severe weather threat, I think. across many areas. Probably the biggest event we've seen in a little bit because it's been very quiet recently. Uh, like severe weather-wise, not tropic. I mean, the tropics recently have been quiet like after Ian, but Ian kind of ruined everything. So yeah, that I mean that's dew points. I mean instability. We'll just take a look at that real quick. Instability. We will have like an okay bit of it. This will be a little bit of a lower instability event. Also, the GFS can sometimes underdo it, so just keep that in mind. Looking at the NAM model. So the NAM model, I think, does it go far out enough? Oh, yep, it does. Okay. So we can see Sunday on the NAM, we have about up to around 1,000 joules of surface-based CAPE. So that's pretty marginal. I mean, that's not any like significant values or anything. Dew point wise, a little bit of a larger area of 60 dews on the NAM. We can see a pretty large area that's surface low way up here. I mean, these soundings I'm getting are not the best, considering that this is on the NAM and a couple days out. But I mean, they are supportive of some severe weather, I guess, which is why the SPC has that 15%. Oh, but also, and just a little bit, we will talk about the snow potential. We'll talk about that. So yeah, I mean the severe weather threat's generally looking like Sunday will be the day we see everything start. But being honest, I don't think Sunday will be our biggest day. It's hard to tell at this point, but I almost feel like Sunday may not be our biggest day. I almost feel like someday in early next week along that second low we could see like a bigger event. But I could be wrong. I mean, I very well could be wrong. But we'll see what this looks like. What this looks like tomorrow. I think we should have the NAM 3 tomorrow, so that'll be a little helpful. We'll start taking some soundings. See if we can get anything good, and also the NAM will go out to Sunday or Monday, so we can take a look at Monday, which I think is like the first day that's secondary low. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, right there. Yeah, that's our first day. Monday afternoon. Okay. But yeah. So now I want to talk about our snow potential, because the snow potential with this will be interesting. So looking at Idaho and Montana here on the GFS here. I mean, even starting tomorrow afternoon, we can see snow moving into many areas outside of like Missoula. Actually, let's get the HRRR pulled up here. We can see snow outside of many areas, like outside of Missoula, especially in like pretty much all the higher elevations. We'll be seeing snow. Maybe even into Bozeman. We can see that. So I mean, a good bit of snow across that area, and then by Saturday morning, many areas pick up a good bit of snow. I mean, Missoula doesn't get anything. I don't really know. I think Missoula's, I guess, in a valley, and just don't get as much as other areas. But Great Falls, Bozeman do pick up some snow, with areas around them picking up a little bit more, like in the higher elevations, especially out like in Idaho and western Montana and down into northwest Wyoming. So yeah, now I want to look at North Dakota. I don't think this goes out far enough, so let's go ahead and switch over to the NAM. See. Yeah, so this is Saturday afternoon. By Sunday at 1 p.m., we can see we have some snow starting to mix in the northwest North Dakota. But then once that cold air swings in the backside of this low, we do see a good bit of snow across, like Williston, Dickinson, west of Bismarck. Is where the NAM keeps the snow, but it also does not go out far enough. Now the GFS, on the other hand, very similar. Kind of Sunday afternoon, we start to see that snow in northwest North Dakota, and kind of inches its way east. Not really fully making it to like the Bismarck area, although Bismarck could potentially see some snow, like flurries or some snow showers in the backside. But accumulating snow, I think, will probably end up in a line like that. Looking at like accumulation as of right now across North Dakota, We can see lock it on our what hour is this? How do I? Okay, I thought I told you what hour this is, but apparently not. I think this is like it's right before 1:11, I guess. 1:08 maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think this is. I don't know if that was the right hour, but it's fine. It's fine. It's close enough. So I wanna compare models loop here. Okay, cool. Of course, we only have the GFS. Let me go back to. Why do we only have the GFS? Just give me a second. Sorry about this. Okay, I just have to like manually go over to the European. Okay, I guess I do that to one. All right. Well, yeah. So here we go. Now we can see the total snowfall. So and there's a big difference between the European and the GFS. The European has that snow like limited back down in the South Dakota. However, and then North Dakota doesn't get a whole lot. So you can see the GFS and the Euro are pretty similar for South Dakota. The European has a lot more snow and more in Rapid City. The GFS has Rapid City getting a very like a, pretty much just trace amounts, without side of town getting a little bit more. Uh, so yeah, that's the snow in the Dakotas. Now looking at the Southern Plains, because if you saw just a little bit ago on the backside of that low, some models like there's the GFS indicated snow, or didn't indicate it showed snow. So we'll take a look at other models. Right, this is the European. We can see it's secondary low. We don't have all that cold air. Then GFS is kind of notorious for like these early season snowstorms in the Southern Plains. I noticed that, like in the Texas Panhandle. Yeah, we can see that. But okay, so maybe if that low ends up a little further north, we have that moisture on the backside. We could see snow maybe across like these areas. Now I wouldn't say it's likely, but you could see maybe a heavy burst of snow. It's literally just the GFS showing that though. If we go back to the European, it pretty much did not show. The low is too far south. We didn't see all that moisture that far north, and the cold air just wasn't as prominent. So we'll see. There's a lot going on right now regarding everything. I mean, there's not like nothing that's like too big of a deal, but it's starting to get a little more active. Next week is looking pretty active as well. But so yeah, I will probably be back tomorrow. If not, definitely Saturday tomorrow. I do have a cross country meet Saturday morning, so I might go to bed early tomorrow. But I probably will have enough time. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. And yeah, goodbye.